Welcome to our edition of LRMania Reviews, and tonight I'm here to review the August 28th, 2017 edition of Monday Night Raw. So the show is very noteworthy. It's already been confirmed John Cena and Roman Reigns is confirmed for No Mercy. That's the match, and they're going to have a confrontation in the ring tonight. That's what they've announced. I also want to give my thoughts are with those in Houston right now and in all of Texas who are being affected by Hurricane Harvey. I can't express my deep prayers to you all. And also worth noting on the show, as it's starting, Booker T, who is from Houston, Texas, will not be joining us on commentary tonight. But since the show is in Memphis, you're going to have Jerry Lawler now. So you have Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole on commentary again, along with Corey Graves. So hopefully Corey can get something, get us through tonight, because damn, don't put those two back together. But that's the commentary for Raw tonight. Brock Lesnar's on the show, and of course, probably the match biggest thing on the show I'm looking forward to is a rematch with Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks. I'm really a big fan of both of them. Really love watching them wrestle together and work together, and hopefully this isn't the last time this isn't the show opens up with The Miz in the ring. Kurt Angle comes out, and he immediately makes a Battle Royal match, so we're getting a Battle Royal open up Raw, and it's not a number one contenders for No Mercy, it's number one contenders for next week on Raw, so they have a match of about 15 guys. Big Show gets eliminated quickly, and you have all the other geeks get eliminated. Gallows and Anderson eliminate Matt Hardy, which Jeff did not help. I hope this is a split. I think this is a split, but I wish it is, to go into the broken universe, but I don't know. I hope it's just not Matt Hardy, because Matt Hardy version 1 and Jeff Hardy gets, a big push. I want to see the broken gimmick. Bray Wyatt came in this match. He eliminated Finn Balor, so unfortunately this feud has to continue. And Jeff Hardy actually won the match, so again, it teases to me there might be some dissension rematch. It gets jealous. We saw that storyline 16 years ago, so why not see it again? After that, Smith and Jeff Hardy next week, they go to a long video package of Braun Strowman destroying Brock Lesnar, and then up next is Enzo Amore's first match. Charlie Caruso is backstage with the goddess Alexa Bliss, and Alexa's saying, Sasha's never defended her title before, which is true. She always lost it to Charlotte whenever she'd win it, and she's going to reclaim her throne, and she definitely got a babyface reaction. I really think they need to make a double turn to make Alexa Bliss the top female babyface. And I think she should have Bayley's role. Not me, certainly a different character, but that sweetheart everyone likes. I think that's Alexa Bliss. I think Sasha would be a really good heel. I think Sasha as a heel, being the biggest bitch to Alexa would actually work really well. After that, they go to Enzo Amore, and I am so sick and tired of this guy. I am done with him. I do not want to see this guy. I just find him so annoying and less uncool, and I hope the fans start booing him. I am bored to death. Of course, you mentioned the Mayweather-McGregor fight. A year ago, McGregor talked all that shit about WWE. I'm sure they wanted to get that one back on him. Enzo Amore went to that fight, and he took a picture with all the celebrities, and all of them looked so fucking annoyed with him. They just seemed so annoyed by this guy. Not one of them knew who the hell he was. Oh, this guy is just a joke. I am so tired of seeing this guy. He's just driving me nuts too, and whenever I see him, I just wish I wasn't watching this live so I could just fast forward. I am bored to death with Enzo. I'm just annoyed. I don't want to see him on Raw. He comes out, cuts a long promo, the whole roster hates Enzo. Everyone's so annoyed with him, and I'm just annoyed with him too. I don't want to see this guy anymore. Anyway, he introduces Noam Dar, and he beats Noam Dar. Then after the match, Charlie Caruso interviews Neville. Neville's acting weird. So Brock Lesnar come out. Heyman cuts good promos. He probably puts over Strowman as Lesnar's toughest challenge. It was a good promo. And Lesnar, of course, ends it by saying, "Suplex City, bitch." Got the pop. It was, made me say this promo a whole bunch of times. Then we have Seth Rollins and Cesaro in the match. I mean, with these two, expect a great match. It was good. It was okay. But Cesaro got the win off a distraction roll up. Before the match, they played the long Roman Reigns and John Cena video package. Then, right after that match, they made Dean Ambrose and Sheamus. I was just dreading that. Match wasn't as long, thankfully, and Ambrose got the win on Sheamus after a dirty deeds without Rollins helping him. So, babyfaces win with the heel way. And then they did a Hurricane Harvey video package, which was pretty good. And actually, then before that, they had Emma and Mickie James backstage. This whole thing is Emma started the women's revolution, and I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, maybe. I'm thinking to myself, they're doing this hashtag match. Let's start it. Save Emma's job. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, they have a match, and holy shit, Emma wins. Emma beat Mickie James clean. Oh my god. And they have Emma on the microphone. I started the revolution. I get the impression this could lead to the return of Paige. You know, the whole who started the revolution. I think that might come back when Paige returns. So then we have the Roman Reigns, John Cena segments up next. When they come out, first of all, Kurt Angle introduces them both. Cena comes up first. He cuts a promo on Reigns. He says, Reigns is the WWE's corporate blue chip guy. So he kind of hints at shooting on Reigns. Reigns comes out. And, Cena actually signs a contract. Reigns comes out. And, he's talking about Cena. And, Cena goes, and Cena really shoots. He says, you don't do your job. You're just a Cena clone. He's completely breaking the fourth wall. This reminded me so much of John Cena and The Rock, and their when they would shoot each other in 2012 and then build up to WrestleMania 28. This should be the build up to WrestleMania. Why is this No Mercy? Because Reigns has to beat Lesnar at WrestleMania. So this was just whatever. I mean, I don't know why this is not WrestleMania, but yeah, this was awesome. Cena's really shooting on Reigns. Reigns starts shooting on Cena. He cusses him out, calls him a bitch and a fake ass bitch. And he goes off on Cena, saying how he buries young talent. So they're really breaking the fourth wall. He says that he has a golden shovel. I mean, I wish they would have actually mentioned Baron Corbin's name, but they didn't. And he's burying him, and then Cena goes off on him saying, you don't do your job, and the fans see it right through you. They see you're a corporate, I don't know. I mean, they kept shooting on each other. Reigns is mad at Cena for being a part-time bitch, and Cena even mentions, Undertaker's a broken old man with a broken hip. So, I mean, they completely shot on each other, and it was really great. This segment was awesome. If anyone thinks differently, I think you're nuts, even though if you hate both of them. This segment was great. So the Drifter comes out, and he's doing his promo again. They're starting to grow on me, but this segment sucked. Jerry Lawler comes out, and cuts a promo since it's Memphis. Lawler's already over. He introduces Elvis Personator, Pelvis Wesley. It's really Heath Slater. Drifter lays him out, beats him up. I thought he'd hit him with the guitar, but since the Balor incident, they haven't done that. And then after that, they have the Miz backstage. Just a promo with, he's cutting a promo with the Mr. Raj and Renee Young's interviewing him. It was what it was. Sick of his same old promos. Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks cuts a promo with Charlie Caruso saying she's going to defend her title. We'll see. The main event's up next. I'm definitely looking forward to watching them. Banks and Bliss is the main event. And the match I thought was just really, really good. They've had 3 really good matches. The match at Great Balls of Fire was really good. SummerSlam was really good. And this was really good. Main event of Raw. Crowd was a bit dead. That kind of hurt. But they really got them into it. They did a lot at the end. It got exciting. Not too stiff, I don't know if they really, hate each other. I mean, I don't think with these two, even though they have bad blood, I don't think Sasha or Alexa would shoot on one each other like Sexy Star did on Rosemary, which was disgusting. I saw that was a disgusting act by Sexy Star. She deserves to be blackballed for the rest of her career. She's a scumbag for doing that. I don't see these two doing that, but the match was really good. crowd, I think if this was earlier in the show, crowd would be a lot hotter, but I still enjoyed it. They had Alexa Bliss pin Sasha cleanly, so Sasha title reign ends after 8 days. So she cannot have a long title reign ever, under any circumstances. She first title reign was short. All of her 3 title reigns, she won them on Raw, lost to Charlotte at the pay-per-view. Now she beats Alexa on the pay-per-view on SummerSlam, then she loses on Raw 8 days later. So an 8-day reign for Sasha, and they've switched the spell so much. It's just, I think they're probably going to switch it again after the match. Sasha's an afterthought. I don't know where Sasha goes from here. They made her like a complete afterthought at the end of the match, which I didn't really like, but Alexa celebrating Nia Jax comes out. She hits Sasha. She puts Alexa on her shoulders. It was basically like, remember Evolution when Randy Orton was on Batista's shoulders when he was celebrating with his tail, then he drops him. So similar to that, Nia Jax drops Alexa Bliss. So it's Alexa and Nia at No Mercy. This was originally the SummerSlam match, so I'm assuming changed her mind. Let's do Alexa Sasha SummerSlam. It's a better match. Now, I guess you can do it. It's No Mercy. It's not as big of a show, even though actually it is kind of. You've seen it in Reigns. So I think the plan now is Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax at No Mercy. And I think Sasha, I don't know, maybe Bayley. I thought Bayley might come out and screw her, but I think the next match is for Sasha, Bayley, Charlotte, and Becky. I think they're going to do the WWE NXT 4 Horsewomen versus the MMA 4 Horsewomen at Survivor Series. I think that's their next program. That's why I think they had her lose the belt. And I think Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax is going to be the title program, and I think it's probably Natalya and Naomi and Carmella. So it's interesting. That is interesting that it's September. Survivor Series is 2 months away, and all 4 horsewomen are not in the title picture. So I don't know. I think they have some plans for something else. But Alexa Bliss is the new champ, and I would like to see her and Sasha, keep extending the rivalry. I think the rivalry is put on hold for a while. I think maybe it should be. I think they should revisit it maybe at WrestleMania. I said I'd like to see heel Sasha face Alexa versus a face Alexa. I think that's really where the money is. I think so. I've really gone over that. I think that's where they should go. But I thought the main event was good, and I'm interested to see where the women go. And speaking of the women, Mae Young Classic starts. I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it. I mean, I've heard some of the spoilers. I know there's a lot of emotions. All the women are going to be crying like crazy. Whatever. But I might check out a few episodes if I hear good reviews. But Raw was good, and the Cena and Reigns stuff was really great. And that was definitely the highlight of the show. And the main event I also really enjoyed.